to This Ain't the Same. We're back, baby. Season 2. Here we go.
Season 2.
I called it Season 2.
I know. Yeah, I hate it.
Season 2.
We just stopped for a bit.
Yeah. Just stopped for a bit.
Yeah.
But
now we're back, baby.
We're so back. So back. I've clipped the microphone a couple times, but we're good.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're going with it.
It's fine.
So
Audio professionals.
Yeah. What have you been up to?
How far back are we going?
I don't know. As far back, music. We've missed out on a good few things that have come out. There's been some festivals that you've been to. I've not been to any of them yet. But
No? I did 2,000 Trees.
yeah.
That were great.
Yeah.
Were really good. Saw Don Brocco. Saw fucking loads of bands.
Mm.
Oh, I like Bruise My Ribs.
Oh yeah, you got dicked in a mosh pit or something.
Yeah, I went to see Empire State Bastard. I got really drunk. And I forgot that I'm in my 30s and decided to crowd surf. And I just got dropped.
Yeah.
Well, it was the last time I crowd surfed because I was fucking horribly injured.
Mm.
I crowd surfed and as I went over the barrier, I got dropped onto the barrier, but ribs first.
That's insane.
And I saw the look of fear in the security guard's eyes as if he was like, this is a fucking lawsuit.
Yeah, I've killed him.
And literally everyone swarmed. They were like, you alright, you alright? And I just did thumbs up. And then this security guard just put my hat back on my head and went, well, fuck off then.
Get that boy out of here.
Look out.
Fair.
Yeah, so Don Brocco did the best set that I've ever seen them do ever.
Don Brocco are always good live.
It was literally, it was so good.
I don't think I've ever seen them live and they've not been good.
I think they've been a band long enough now that every song that they play in a set is just a banger.
Yeah.
It was just all singles.
Yeah. Actually, the other week, I was driving down to London and me and Laura had it on, just on in the car. I've not listened to them in, ages. And I was like, they've got so many good songs.
Yeah.
So many good songs.
The set list is unbelievable. If you look at the set list, it's just bop after bop after bop.
Yeah.
So Boston Manor, so Hot Mulligan.
Hot Mulligan? Hot Mulligan. Were they good?
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
I couldn't get in the tent though.
Oh, was it
So I just kind of
They are pretty popping right now.
Yeah.
They're still riding that.
Boston Manor were really good, but they were cut 20 minutes out of the set because they couldn't get the in-ears and tracks to work. For ages.
That's mad.
But it was just everyone just stood and waited. It was really awkward.
What, with them all on stage?
Yeah.
Just running around.
You know, have you ever seen a small band where something happens and the singer's does anyone have a joke?
Yeah.
It was like that on a massive festival stage for 20 minutes.
That's rough.
And it was horrible.
Yeah.
But then they were really good.
You'd just be like, all right, I'm going to wait.
Yeah, I'm just going to go off for a bit. Someone else can fucking deal with this shit.
Yeah. We'll be back in 5.
Yeah.
I've seen Boston Manor a few times, and they're a weird band live in the sense of sometimes they can be really great and other times they can be not so good.
I've only seen them really great. I've seen them at shows when people didn't give a fuck. I saw them with Funeral for a Friend.
Yeah.
And not slagging off the general Funeral for a Friend fan because I am one, but they're generally older and probably don't give a fuck about new music that's coming out.
Yeah, true.
They just listen. They're just I want to listen to Funeral for a Friend.
Yeah.
And then I want to go home. So just people didn't give a shit. It was just a bit shit.
Yeah. I saw them. They supported Lower Than Atlantis years ago in a place in Sheffield. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was called The Plug. It was a really tiny venue. They were fucking sick when I saw them there. That was only just released their first album.
Yeah.
With Lakia? Yeah. You know the song with the dog?
Lakai. I don't know how to say.
You know that one?
Yeah. I just realised I don't think it was Funeral for a Friend, but I think it was Asking Arizona. Alex on Fire, which is exactly the same thing.
To be fair, do you know what actually? Which I think that's mad. So when Boston Manor released their Welcome to the Neighborhoods album, so the second album, which is their best album by far, so fucking good. When they released that album, I remember I was talking to my friend and I was like, "You need to listen to this album because it's fucking amazing." And he's like, "What's it like?" And I was like, "It's like Alexis on Fire, but if they were British."
Yeah, it kind of is actually.
Do you know what I mean? That's how I described it at the time. I was like, this album is just Alexis on Fire if they were British.
Kind of like some of their stuff, yeah.
It's got the vibe to
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I can see that. I guess the vocals are quite similar. They're quite like, what's the word, like soulful, I guess.
Yeah, with like some aggression to it.
Bit of stank on it.
And the drums are all like...
That is drums.
Those drums.
So yeah, did trees. That was good. We've done some gigs.
We did some gigs.
Quite a few gigs.
Yeah.
Good handful, a smattering of gigs.
Down to Bournemouth.
Yeah. Where else?
That was it. No, we did Leeds.
We were supposed to do London.
We're supposed to do London.
We didn't do London.
No one wants to play in London anyway. It's shit.
No, we do. Please book us. Yeah, we did York on Friday, didn't we?
Yeah, man.
That was good.
Hurt my back.
My back's killing.
My back's killing.
Sorry, this is like an in-joke that we can't. I can't stop.
My back's killing. So play dominoes, Nan. Oh no, you can't. Your back's killing.
If you haven't seen that video, just Google "me back's killing." Like, I think every day in our group chat I've posted it since we realised that it's brilliant.
It is good.
And then yesterday,
Oh, you ran a 10k.
I ran the York 10k.
The 10k.
Yeah.
If you haven't been catching up with the previous episodes, Josh has been talking about running,
I'm an athlete.
Being a fucking running bitch.
I prefer the term athlete.
Nah, running bitch. That's the one.
Much prefer athlete. But yeah, did it.
Is it good?
Yeah, do you know, it's actually mint. It's like a proper thing. You had like bands playing and like,
really?
Yeah, like you run around and they had like performers and stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was like
to
crazy.
be fair, it did look good. It did look fun.
And it's like it's so much easier to run with like thousands of people because you just don't think about it. You just follow the crowd. Yeah. It's good.
Fair.
That's about.
Maybe next time I'll do it.
Have I done anything else?
I won't. I say that now. I won't do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
I played rugby the other day.
Yeah, I know you mentioned that in passing the other day. And I can't remember who went. Someone just went, "Fuck off! Did you play rugby?" No, you didn't.
I played rugby the other day.
Why?
Because a friend of mine plays tag rugby.
Right.
And he was like, "Do you want to come?" I was like, "Yeah, go on." So I went.
What's tag rugby? Is it like TIG?
What?
Do you play TIG? You probably call it something different in Wales.
TIG.
TIG.
No.
When you like you tap them and you go TIG, and when you run away.
What tag?
Then the other person's it. No, it's TIG. That we're not in America, Jordan.
You'd say tag. Why would you say TIG? You'd say
it's
tag.
Called TIG.
It's called tag.
It's called TIG.
Nah.
Vote in the fucking comments. It's called TIG.
No, it's fucking
not. Americans call it tag.
When you run up to someone, you say tag, you're it, and run away.
TIG.
No, you don't. You say tag.
You say TIG,
mate. Who the fuck says TIG?
Mate. It's like, tag is like such an American thing.
No, you're fucking taking the piss.
I promise you, I'm not TIG. We always call it TIG.
Someone's on it. And
what do you mean on it?
So like
no, they're it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They're not on it. They are
fucking on it. You know what I mean? Someone is it, and then runs up to you and goes, "Tag, you're it," and then you run away, and then that person's it.
You get to say TIG.
Not TIG. Why would it be TIG? That doesn't make any sense. Because the act of touching somebody is tagging them. No, I've tagged you as I've touched you.
We call it TIG.
I've taken the sticker, the invisible sticker that says "it," and I've stuck it onto you as a tag, and now you are it.
We called it TIG.
Wild.
I bet we're gonna clip this shit up, and there's at least there's gonna be so many more people that remember it being called TIG. I know what tag is, but that's the American word for it. We call it TIG.
Who's we?
Just we, the people. The people of the UK.
Anyway, I play tag rugby. Tag rugby, you have like tags on you, like physical tags.
Yeah.
Like ribbons. Little tigs.
Yeah.
And they Velcro to you, and then to get tackled, you have to pull their tag off. And then when you pull off 5 tags of the other team, you get the ball. Then
seems a bit wet to me. Seems a bit beta. Beta rugby.
Yeah, to be fair,
just beta rugby.
Yeah. But yeah, there's no contact. You just tag.
Fair.
There's a lot of like passing.
Did you win?
No, I fucking lost, lad. Shit, it was.
Shit.
I was there fucking playing it like regular rugby.
Do you
knocking people out?
Do they do? Right. Do they do? Like that thing where they kick it through the big H?
Yeah.
What's that for?
What are you on about?
What does that even mean?
What, in rugby?
Yeah, what does that even mean?
You get points.
Yeah, but don't you? I thought you get it on the line.
Yeah, so when you score a try, you take the ball over the line, you tap it down.
Yeah.
That's a try. That's 5 points. And then to get a conversion, you then have to kick the ball through the sticks. And if you kick the ball through the sticks, then you get 2 points. So then that's 7 points.
This is boring.
But if you get a penalty, you can then kick the ball from where the penalty is, and you can kick it through the H, and you get 3 points.
Welcome to Sportscast with Josh and Jordan, because we are definitely qualified.
Yeah, man.
But kicking through the big old sticks,
Sticking through the sticks.
Sticking through the sticks.
Yeah, so I played rugby, and then I was dead, and then we played a gig, and I've hurt my back.
Yeah.
I did a spin on stage.
Did you?
And then I hurt my back.
I didn't see. There's no evidence of that.
The bollocks.
Bollocks did it. What else have you done? Have you done anything else? No.
Just fucking... No, I've done a few other things.
You've just been chilling,
Just
been chilling out.
Chilling. Music, though. Well, we got some new music that's come out.
I had to like look at my... Actually, no, this is actually a big one for me. New Soft Play album.
Oh,
Are you not into that?
No.
Mate, it's so fucking good.
Soft play, more like no play.
That makes no sense.
More like shit play.
Good.
More
I'm going to go see him.
Who's Soft Play again? Didn't they change their name?
Yes, they used to be Slaves.
That's the one.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Mate, listen to the new album. It's genuinely really good. Have you ever heard that Punk's Dead?
Nah.
It's really good. It's featuring Robbie Williams.
Robbie Williams?
Yeah. It's mint.
That's wild.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just not really been into them.
It's
a bit too like
Heavy Jelly. That's the new album.
Do you know
it's
what
really,
do you know what it
really
is?
good.
Do you
man.
know what it is? It's just a bit too like. It's just a bit too like laddie.
It's not. I don't think.
It's a bit too fighting couple points. Yeah, lads in it. Football.
To be fair, they do have a song called Mirror Muscles, which is all about like gym sessions.
That's what I mean. It's not about it.
The middle section is him doing each day of the week, describing what exercises he's gonna do.
Yeah, that's not about it. It's a bit too alpha for me.
No, it's really good. The new album's really good. I get it with the older stuff. Maybe it is a bit alpha. The new album's just really good, and it's not like just one tone. It's like they've got like one song that's it's like drums, mandolin, and vocals. Mandolin, yeah. It's really good.
Fucking, what are they called? What was that band that had the mandolin in?
Mumford and
The
Sons.
Hazel one. They were sick.
Yeah, they were alright.
No,
Did you ever see them live?
No. They played every fucking festival.
Yeah,
ever
I know. And
like,
you know what? My ex-girlfriend was obsessed with him, and I went to see him, and I couldn't have given less of a fuck. I was like, this is not my thing at all. And I went, and within 3 songs, I was crying. I like shed a tear. I was like, what's happening?
They do get the crowd to do big singies.
It was one of those things where the tent was absolutely rammed, and he did a song where it was basically just him and an acoustic guitar, and just like you could hear a pin drop, and then at the end, just everyone sang, and I was like. Fuck.
Was that one they had? Little Iron Man?
That was a shite song.
That was a great
song. Nah. Tonight Alive covered that, didn't they?
Yeah.
Do you remember when like pop goes punk?
Punk goes pop was probably one of the greatest. Just it's big. You know what? It's bigger than the Marvel Cinematic Universe, if you ask me.
Yeah, it is. What's more
iconic than the Marvel Cinematic Universe as like a you know.
What was the best one though? What was the best?
I think the best one was
Is it Punk Goes Pop or Pop Goes Punk?
I think it's Pop.
It must be Punk.
It's Punk Goes Pop.
It must be Punk Goes Pop.
Yeah,
I used to always call it Pop Goes Punk.
No, it's Punk Goes Pop.
Punk Goes Pop.
The best one was, I'm gonna say like volume 4 or 5.
Oh no, volume 2 was the one that I really got into.
That's got fucking Santana on.
Yes.
By
Escape the Fate, was it?
Yeah. Escape the Fate.
Yeah.
Smooth.
So good. Silverstein, Apologise. Alessana, What Goes Around.
Over My Head, cable car.
Yeah, I just remember. It wasn't on that, though. That was on a... Oh, yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah,
it is on that.
That was a great cover, that.
Yeah. Mayday Parade did When I Grow Up. Remember that one? When I grow up, I want to have boobies, I think is the line.
Oh.
I think it was a Pussycat Dolls song.
Wow. Yeah, I think this one's...
Wow.
Wow. I think Volume 4 is my favourite one. Hang on. Just
the Way You Are, that was quite good.
Yeah, that's got a Little Lion Man on. Like, last Friday night, fucking, that was a good one.
That was trash, that song, though.
Yeah. Actually, no, I tell
no, that version was trash.
Yeah.
Because I think that was when... he's cancelled now, but that Tyler Carter left Woe Is Me. I think they all left her around that time.
Maybe number 4 is not my favourite. Maybe
Fuck you. CeeLo Green.
Around town with a girl I love.
Sleep with Sirens. Mate, that like... Punk Goes Pop, sorry. It was so good. Oh, God, I'm just playing stuff now. Yeah, but it was mint, wasn't it?
It was so good.
I feel like that sealed my music taste.
That period of time where just all the bands were doing those fucking covers.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And 4 Years Strong did a love song by... What was she called? I wanted to call it Aurora Borealis. But
Taylor Swift.
No.
Romeo, Juliet.
No, that one that's like, I'm not going to write you a love song if you ask for it.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Aurora Borealis, we'll call it.
Oh, number 6 was good as well, to be fair. You know, the thing is, it was just great. It was good.
It was a good.
It was just good.
Good
it
time.
It was just fucking good.
Like that, because I must have been like 16 when they started like.
They did like spin-offs as well. They did like
acoustic.
Punk Goes Acoustic, yeah.
Punk Goes Crunk.
Punk Goes Crunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a bad time.
That was not a good one.
That was a bad time.
Which was the one that had All Time Low's umbrella on? Was that Punk Goes Crunk?
No. No, because that's not really crunk, is it?
No,
I just pop in it.
Oh no! Wait, here it is. Punk Goes Crunk had Forever the Sickest Kids do Men in Black, and it was fucking sick. I used to love that one. Yeah, it was on Punk Goes Crunk umbrella.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's not. Oh yeah, Still Fly, Devil Wears Prada. Jeez. Yeah. Mate, this was wild. What a wild era.
In it.
Wild, man.
Mental.
What
were we saying?
Soft
How
play.
did we get onto that?
Soft play. I don't even know, man. We're back, baby. Yeah, Soft Play. That is a good album, and I recommend you listen to it.
What have I been listening to?
I'm just gonna see what else I got.
Fucking Balanced Composure been releasing new music, and it's fucking sick.
I've never listened.
You need to listen to Balanced Composure.
I feel like we've had this conversation.
We have, and
I couldn't tell you.
We'll have it again. We'll have it again because we're having it right now.
You said that they were.
It's like grunge.
Yeah, you did, and I picture them being acousticy.
No, it's like grungy stuff.
I put them in my head. I put them the same as Dashboard Confessional.
No.
Okay, good. Then maybe I will listen.
They were at Outbreak.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh, it must be.
It was their first UK tour or gig since like 2014. It was a big deal.
Oh, really?
And I wanted to go, but you wouldn't let me because you were like, "Oh, we've got a gig."
Was I?
Yeah, fucking shit gigs we did in Brighton, Birmingham. Where's it?
Don't even know where we were.
Bournemouth.
That was a good gig, Bournemouth.
Shite.
It was really good.
Could have been in fucking.
It was really good.
Outbreak.
It was really good.
It was good.
It was a weird city, though.
That was a very odd city.
To be fair, we saw like one road.
We saw an O'Neill's and a road.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, but it had like palm trees everywhere.
Yeah, they were trying to be like LA.
It felt like LA because it was warm.
Yeah, it was warm, to be fair.
The Used have a new album. Have you listened to that?
Yeah, it's not for me.
He's so good, man.
It's not for me.
Unbelievable.
I thought their last album was better.
No, incorrect. Because it sounds like really. It sounds like their old stuff, man. It sounds like In Love and Death.
I listened to it and I listened to it a few times and I was just a bit like,
I really like it. I really dig it.
It's really good.
But yeah, there's nothing huge. There's like Bill Murray's come out since we stopped.
I was just about to say there's a new Bill Murray song.
New one.
New Bill Murray album.
Yeah, it's not new anymore, but
it's been a month probably.
Yeah,
and it's good.
Yeah, it's very good.
So good. I like the bit when the guy says,
I know you exactly.
the meme. He says the meme.
Yeah.
What was the meme?
The start your engines thing.
I got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engines.
Literally, when that album came out, that's like all you said to me.
Yeah, because it's good.
You would just, whenever there was a gap in the conversation, you would just start.
It's like, the silence has it's been going on for too long. Let me say this one phrase. Have you ever listened to Origami Angel?
Yes.
They got a new couple of songs.
Have they?
Lit.
I listened to their last album and it was really good.
So good. Fucking awesome.
Are they British?
Nah, I think they're like fucking Ohio or some shit. You know what I mean?
That's such a guess. That's you just picked a place.
They definitely are.
American.
Oh no, they're Washington.
Yeah.
Well, no.
What you mean is they're from America.
What's the state? Virginia. That's it. Virginia. Washington D.C. baby.
Virginia.
Skibbity Riz. Skibbity Ohio Riz.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know what that means. You'd saying cool trendy things again.
Yeah, they got that Skibbity Ohio Riz. If you know what I'm saying.
What's Skibbity?
Skibbity toilet.
Oh, I do know about Skibbity.
Yeah,
I've seen Skibbity toilet. Yeah.
Kids these days, am I right?
I'm learning. I know about all this brat stuff as well. I'm on top of that.
Yeah.
Down with the kids.
I mean, is that Down with the Kids? Because that's Charlie XCX, and she's the same age as us. So
is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the kids like her, don't they?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. And I ain't no kid. But that's about it.
There was a new fucking. So I'm a big Nothing Nowhere guy. You know this. He's released another album. He's released 2. Yeah, he's done 2 albums this year. Apparently, I saw something, and he was saying that he made a challenge for himself to release 4 albums this year, and he's currently on 2.
That's wild. That wasn't even that long ago.
That's what I mean.
We talked about it when we were doing the podcast.
Yeah, so I think it was around January, February time he released that Reaper Cult EP, which was kind of like his older stuff, where it was a bit more trappy, bit more like, you know, Midwest emo-y guitars with like trap beats and stuff and like rapping. And now this new album is a bit more like country. There's a lot more like acoustic guitars, still with the Midwest emo vibe, but like acoustic-y guitars, but it's got this kind of like this like countryness to it, a bit more softer, a bit more poppy.
That's wild.
It's good.
I don't know how you can have the mental capacity to put out that much
He's
music.
the GOAT, man. He's the GOAT.
But I think as well,
all his songs are lit. Like he doesn't miss.
But I think
Let the boy cook. You know what I mean?
I saw something online earlier. And
Do you know he created Fortnite?
Isn't that a lie? Isn't that like just something that he said once?
Nah, he created Fortnite.
I don't think he did.
Definitely
I
did.
feel like we've had this conversation before when you tried to tell me this and you're like, look, Google. But I feel like he said that it's just not true.
Let me Google it.
He didn't create Fortnite.
I'm going to Google it right now. What's his name? Joe something. I'm just going to type in Nothing Nowhere. Nothing Nowhere Fortnite.
He didn't.
Creator. There we go.
You're scrolling quite a way down.
Well, I got to get through all the fucking shit.
Where it says...
Hang on. Here we go.
It's a lie.
So I get this question a lot. Like, why are you verified? So I'm new to this app, and the reason I'm verified is I created Fortnite.
Right, you're going to have to screen record all of that and put that up in the fucking video because that's wild. But also, that proves nothing. I could make that TikTok and go, just so you guys know, I created Fortnite and then do like some weird dance. And that doesn't make it a fact. I love the evidence that you've showed me is him saying that he did it and then doing a dance.
Yeah. That's
not evidence.
That's how... That's real. That's how Donald Trump became president, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, fair. Yeah, that's fair.
We're getting political up in his bitch.
You know what I mean? But yeah, he didn't create Fortnite.
What was I saying? Yeah, he released a new album again for the second time this year. It's very good. I'm fucking can't get comfy. It's good. I liked it.
Yeah, I saw like a thing on social media the other day, and I was like, I do kind of agree with that because it's so easy to get in your head, like when you're like creating music and just not put it out. And it was just like an image with text on it, and it just said, "Music doesn't need to be perfect; it just needs to be released."
Yeah,
and it's like, yeah. Like, there's got to be like an end line.
I've lived by that motto for a very long time.
Yeah,
I don't like. It gets to a point where you try and make the song so like work so bad that it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And you end up going back to the fucking first one.
I'm like that with like stuff like mixes and merch ideas and artwork and stuff like that. But with songwriting, I just can't. I haven't got there yet. Because with mixes, I'll literally listen to a mix. I'd give it 3 plays, listen to it 3 times. If I can't hear anything that I want to change outside of those 3 times, it don't fucking matter.
Yeah, fair. And that's the thing, like 9 times out of 10, it just doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, can we, that note might be slightly wrong, can we change it?
Can you bring the snare down by 2 decibels?
I think the snare's a little bit too ringy. Can we change the sample of the snare, please?
No one
fuck
cares.
off. No one cares.
I've never listened to anyone else's music and gone, oh, the snare just doesn't quite sound right. Except for maybe Metallica St. Anger. But
True. But without that snare, would Metallica be where they are today? That's all I'm saying.
Shite. To be fair, I love that snare.
You know what I mean?
I would never use it on anything.
Loads of bands these days have been fucking.
Hello?
Loads of bands these days have been. Have you seen that vine of that girl? And she's like,
with the water.
Pour the water in her mouth.
Hello. That's like my favourite thing ever. The amount of times that I do that just at home.
Yeah.
Like, if Emily's in bed, I'll just come up and she'll be like, hello.
What was I saying? Yeah, loads of bands these days have been making like pingier snares.
Yeah.
It's a lot more like that Deftones vibe again.
Yeah.
Pingy snare.
Yeah, but everyone's mad into Deftones at the minute.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before, about everyone just
Everyone
doing
fucking loves
Deftones.
The new Boston Manor song.
Is Deftones.
No, there's a new one.
I have heard it. It's
the new one is not so Deftones.
It's still a bit Deftones.
It's got a Deftones essence to it, but it's not as Deftones as the last one.
Definescence.
Definescence.
You know what I mean?
That's good.
Cheers, man. I came up with that all by
You
myself.
listen to the new Kids in Glass Houses song.
Yes.
What do you think? There's 2.
Yes, I've heard them
There's
both.
the pink
Well,
flamingo one.
they played the trees. I
Yeah.
saw them play it, and it was very good.
Fair.
But so I tapped out of Kids in Glass Houses at Smart Casual. Basically, I listened to Smart Casual, and then I was like,
literally their first album.
yeah. But then they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do some songs with the Saturdays," and I was like,
"Yo, that song is fire."
And I was like, "Not for me, thank you."
They did one song, and she's not even credited on it. If you look at the song,
but I knew.
If you look at just because she was in the music video, that was on Krang all the time.
I knew, but I was too edgy to be seen to be a part
I
of
can't be
that.
doing that. No, that's
do you know what I mean?
lit.
So, like, when the new song came out, I said I heard it first, and it's Emily's like favorite band,
Yeah, I fucking love Kids in Glass Houses.
and well, one of her favorite bands. And I listened to the single first. I was like, "Oh, there's a new Kids in Glass Houses song." And I was like, "You're gonna hate it." And she's like, "Oh, why?" And I was like, "It just sounds like the 1975." And then she listened to it and she said, "It just sounds like Kids in Glass Houses."
Well, so I've been saying this for fucking years. The 1975
ripped off Kids in Glass Houses.
Ripped off Kids in Glass Houses without
Really?
a fucking doubt. Like, if you there's times where Kids in Glass 1975 have like been on somewhere, like, I don't know, in like a pub or whatever, and I've been listening to it, and I'm like, is this Kids in Glass Houses? Because, like, honestly, some of the older 1975 stuff just sounds like a Kids in Glass Houses song with like more produced production.
See, I never listened to that era of Kids in Glass Houses.
But even even Smart Casual.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely not.
But that era of I didn't really listen to it too much either. So the first 2 Kids in Glass Houses albums for me, fucking hands down, to be honest, they're best. And I disown the rest.
Yeah.
To be honest, like the second album they did, I think it was called like Gold Blood or something. The third album they did was called Gold Blood. It wasn't really that good. There was one song on there which was decent. And then the 4th album, they did Peace, and that was a bit more like indie-ish.
See, I didn't even know. Did they release an album called Dirt?
Yeah, that was the second album.
Oh, was it?
That was a late album. That's the one with Frankie from the Saturday.
Yeah.
That's a good album.
See, I couldn't name. Undercover Lover was on it.
Mm.
Nah, that's it.
No, you got
That's all I know.
Matters at All. That one's on there. And if it matters at all.
Never heard that song.
And there's that one.
I think they played it.
Young, what's it called? Young Blood, Young Love, Young. The one that's got the riff. It's like.
I mean, I've definitely seen them play all of those songs, and I've sung along, so I probably know the choruses.
You know the songs.
Do you know what I mean? But like, I just one for me. But to me, it's very 80s-y, the new stuff. That was called
genuinely
Flamingo
think,
Land.
yeah, Pink Flamingo or something.
Yeah, Pink Flamingo.
And I think the other one's called Valentine's or something like that. I honestly, I've been saying it for years. Like, 1975 and Kids in Glass Houses cross over so much more than you think they do.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
I'm gonna create a playlist and just shuffle it and go in blind.
Yeah,
see what's happening.
because even his voice, they have similar voices.
Oh, they kind of do.
Ah.
They kind of do.
Ah.
Do you like the 1975?
Yeah, sick.
Interesting.
What do you mean?
No, they're another band that I really liked when I really liked the first album.
The first album was great.
They've done like
Their most recent album's good. Love that one. It's a good vibe album. You just pop it on. You just don't worry about it. You just fucking press play and you just listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, but
it's done.
It's all right, but it's the sort of thing that I would put on in the background when my parents would come round for tea.
Yeah, fair.
Do
To
you know
be
what I
fair, I do put it on in the background when I'm like working and stuff.
It's like it's.
I don't think I've ever listened to it like in the car.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know. They've gone the same trajectory as Arctic Monkeys have for me. They've started off like really different and exciting, and then just watered it down so much.
I don't know.
I just think that the stuff that they released later is just a more boring version of the first album.
I don't know. I feel like songwriting wise, the songs are a lot more exciting, a lot more they're a lot more like grown up.
Yeah, but being grown up's boring.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But like, I don't know. The most recent albums are cool. They're good. I like them.
Yeah, I mean,
they don't have the same vibe as the first album.
Yeah,
because that first 1975 album is fucking sick.
When Chocolate came out, that was just what
everywhere.
What a banger! It was
Girls.
Everywhere. Yeah, girls. Yeah,
great.
What's the other one? The
Sex.
Cops and Robbers.
Oh,
do you have one called Cops and Robbers?
Yeah, that was one.
Yeah, and they had one called Sex.
I think Sex is on the second album though.
Is it?
Third
Oh
album.
no.
That's good something.
But yeah, I can get behind them. But I just think it's like Arctic Monkeys. They've just it's the grown up thing.
To be fair though, I think Arctic Monkeys is a wild comparison.
No, but I mean trajectory wise.
But even just like as a comparison, like people say about Bring Me, like they were a death metal band and now they're fucking pop. You look at Arctic Monkeys, they were good and now they're shit. That's way different. Like at least Bring Me have always been good in their genre.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
I was talking about this with someone the other day. I remember their Glastonbury set.
Did
you watch it?
Yeah, it was wild. I only watched it because it was so unhinged.
It was mad. But the thing is, like, I watched it and I was like, musically, it's good.
Is it?
Not like you know that they're all good musicians.
Yeah, but
do you know what I mean? Like
you can.
But it was bad in the sense that it was just. I mean, it's Alex Turner in it.
I just don't understand what he was thinking.
And it was just the wild choice to take their biggest songs, like the most like upbeat best songs, and he's just gone. Oh, just knock 30 beats per minute off that track. Let's slow it right down. I'm like, what are you doing?
It's like... So my theory behind this is because, obviously, when they were first a thing, they were obviously young. They were excited. They were pissed off. They were annoyed at just the world and they were ready to just do whatever they could.
Yeah.
Whereas now they're rich and famous. He doesn't have anything.
Gets absolutely wrecked.
Yeah.
Just
So now he's just
into a
like,
mic.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's at that time it was like, we need to make this work, otherwise I don't know what else we're gonna do with our lives. Whereas now he's like, it doesn't matter if I make this work or not. I got fucking loads of money and I'm just gonna be fine.
Yeah, but then at the same time, you've got more to lose.
Well, no, because everyone's still gonna love those first.
I
couple
guess he's
albums.
got to the point now where he's like,
this is sometimes I think this about like big artists, like things. I don't want to call out the Swifties, but Taylor Swift, for example.
oh shit, we're going there.
Sometimes the most recent album, I'll be honest, I like Taylor Swift. I think
No, don't just say how you feel.
I like Taylor Swift, and I think she's got some fucking great songs. However, the most recent album,
Go on, say the words. Say your catchphrase.
is fucking shite.
It's trash.
It's trash. No, it's like there's some good bits in there, but like overall, as like a song, do you know what? Actually, one of the worst Taylor Swift songs I think is, and I don't understand how it got past anybody, even at the A&R phase. Like, I don't understand who the fuck wrote this song, but that Bad Blood song,
Are you kidding? That's like my favorite song.
bruv, the melody,
Not like ever.
the melody is just the most insane thing. It's like you've got like, it's literally, you've pulled someone off the street and you've gone, sing on that mic, love, and she's gone, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's why it's so good, because anyone can sing it. That's what makes. But that's why like bands like the Oasis and Wonderwall.
Oh, don't get me started on fucking Oasis.
But that's why the songs get so big,
fucking
because
Oasis shit.
anyone can sing it. It makes everyone feel included.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
you can. It's all of the songs that are like the biggest songs are songs that you can just sing when you're pissed at a pub.
Yeah. I
It's
I know what you mean. I'm not saying that the Taylor Swift isn't good. I'm saying she has some great songs. Just this most recent album is, in my honest opinion, on the line of just not very great.
To be fair,
And I think the only reason it's as popular as it is because of who she is, more than the songs themselves.
Well, I listened to it. I gave it like a couple of listens, and I don't know if this is worse than liking or disliking it. It made me feel exactly nothing.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
But
like,
like-
all right, that was fine.
Yeah,
But on the flip side of it, I understand that the music's not for me. It's not.
Yeah,
I'm not the demographic, so why the fuck does it matter what I
Yeah,
think? Like,
but I know someone that is a massive Swiftie. You know, Kate,
yeah,
huge Swiftie. And I remember when it came out, and she'd listened to it a couple of times, and she was like, "Yeah, it's all right." And it was like, I was ready for her to be like, "This is the greatest thing."
yeah.
Like, and she just went, "Yeah." She's like, it's a bit samey. And I was like, "What? What?"
But yeah, I feel like sometimes some artists, like if Oasis, for example, came out today and did a new song, everyone would be like, "Oh, it's fucking amazing, it's the best fucking thing." But you'd be like, it was fucking not. It's just the same old Gallagher bullshit that you've been listening to for the past fucking 20 years. But because it doesn't have the name Oasis on it, you don't care as much.
Do you just not like Oasis at all? Can you like just not have like zero appreciation for it?
I don't have appreciation for it. It's just I don't personally understand why they are regarded as this insanely amazing, huge British band that have changed the world of music.
Well, if you think it, but I don't
And
think
the other thing, right? So I don't mind that, right? It's fine. Like, you can be, they were the biggest band in the early 2000s, the late 90s, whatever.
yeah.
I can accept that because that was the time it was. But for some reason, the pair of them still think that's the case now.
Yeah.
And that's fucking wild.
Yeah. I do get that, yeah.
But the other thing is as well, the fans also think that's still the fucking case now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I can name.
I'll be honest. I know 3 Oasis songs. Wonderwall,
really?
What's Story, Morning Glory. Is that even a song? Is that the album? I don't know.
That's an album.
Well, there we go.
I don't think it's a song.
And fucking that other one. What was it called?
They had Layla, Rock and Roll Star.
Nope. Champagne Supernova. That's one.
Champagne Super, banging song.
They're the only 3 songs.
Live Forever.
Nope.
Fuck, man. But I think that if you think about it, like, I can't think of a bigger UK rock band.
But when you say bigger, how are we measure? What's the metrics?
General popularity.
Yeah, but that's so vague.
Yeah, I love it. I love being vague.
Because you could, how do you quantify popularity? Would you quantify the popularity as amount of streams? Would you quantify it as amount of like gigs played and people and accumulation of all those gigs and the people that have been
let's just put it to the test. If I was just to say, right, we've not had this conversation, wipe your memory. If I said, who would you say the biggest UK rock band is? Current, not current. It would be Oasis.
I don't know.
It would.
I
Because you're
wouldn't.
trying to think of another one.
Only because we've spoken about it. I think if you would have asked me that off the bat, like anyway, like I think my answer would probably be something like Iron Maiden or like or Led Zeppelin,
Yeah.
or the Beatles.
I mean, yeah, I just said fucking Beatles. But to be fair, I would put Oasis and Beatles like. Right, this is basically stopping myself from saying it. But in terms of popularity, weirdly, I would probably put them like together.
That's West that. I mean, yeah, I get it. They did a lot for the music, the UK music.
I think
scene
especially
in the
at that time, there was like, you had like a lot of like Britpop was a thing, and they just absolutely dominated it. Because there was like a scene coming out where you had like your Blur, and I know that Blur and Oasis basically battled it out, and Oasis took off more. But I think that's what it was. It was because that time there was a good amount of like exciting UK rock bands, and they just came out on the top, and that's why they're so iconic.
So, and then this is another point as well that I think I have to mention about why maybe people think Oasis are as big as they are, is because at that time, in that late 90s period, there was no social media, there was no internet, there was no the thing you consumed and the thing that you saw was what was on TV, on the side of buses, on billboards, in football stadiums, in pubs, on the radio, right? And the only thing you could consume was the stuff that everybody was consuming.
Yeah.
So because of that, it created this massive, like this mass of consumption.
But it's like what we say now. But I think that makes them like they're, shall we say, like truly a popular band. Because it's like we say now, like you can have 1 million streams on Spotify, and no one can have fucking heard of you.
Yeah, that is mad. I always do think that's
like,
crazy.
You can have millions, and just no one gives a fuck. Like you could walk down a street anywhere in the world, and someone might have heard of you.
Yeah.
But like back then, because
that's what I mean. It's like
it was marketed. I guess you had to like them, but I think that's why people of a certain age that grew up with that are still so into them, because you had like proper icons. But it's like when we grew up watching like Kerrang and stuff, like you would get into bands because they were on Kerrang.
Yeah, because
we had internet, but like. Well, I had the internet, but I couldn't go on it if my mum was on the phone or like. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you would put like Kerrang on, and you would just see what the fuck was going on.
Yeah,
and you have like your Nirvanas, like like early Trivium and stuff like that. Linkin Park.
Linkin Park.
But yeah, but I guess it's the same. But I guess that's also why.
But then, would you argue that the artists that are getting those same amount of streams and views and whatever, but not in the mainstream, are, if not, potential to be more popular than those bands?
Potentially, but I think that again, there's too much content out.
Yeah,
there
there's
now.
so much fucking content.
There's like not many people that make it.
I came across someone
to
the other day.
top.
What was his fucking name? What was his fucking name? Hang on, bang now. Where's the fuck? Let's have a look here. Give me 5 seconds.
Go on.
Porter Robinson.
Porter.
Have you heard of him?
No, I feel like I've heard the name, but I've got no concept of who or what it is. Is it a band or is it?
I don't really know, to be
person?
honest. I think it's a person. I think he's just like a single, like just a guy. Music's not really your vibe, I wouldn't say.
Don't judge me.
It's a bit. He released a new album like in the last like couple of weeks or so.
Is it that stuff that you like?
Yeah, it's kind of like
Lo-fi hip hop, the beats to chill and relax to.
No, not that. It's a bit like McFly-y in a way. You know the band Camino. You know the band I like, the band Camino.
Oh yeah,
It's kind of like that.
pop rock.
Yeah, kind of pop rocky. So yeah, this album came out like I don't know, not too long ago. Fucking one of his songs has already got like 2.1 million plays.
I'm not against pop rocky stuff. Do you know the YouTuber James Marriott?
Yeah,
Do you know he's like a musician?
yeah,
I quite like his album.
yeah.
I think it's all right. And there's not many like people that are like YouTubers and stuff that transfer to music that do it well. A lot of them do it. I mean, there's Joji, but I mean that's
Joji.
Joji.
Jojo Siwa.
No, Joji.
Who the fuck's Joji?
Joji.
Dream guest of my podcast.
Pink guy.
Pink guy.
You're so young. Pink guy.
Pink guy.
Yeah.
Like pink, like bubblegum pink.
This guy.
Jeffree Star.
No, they just called the pink guy. Filthy Frank.
Oh, Filthy Frank. Yeah.
Yeah, he's Joji.
I've never listened to his.
Are you, mate? He's got mad streams.
Is it?
Mate, he's like really good.
I know Filthy Frank, but I don't think I've ever listened to his music. I
He's
didn't realize he had music.
Yeah, that's basically why he quit YouTube, because he couldn't do both. 18.9 million monthly listeners.
This is what I mean. Like he's 18 million.
But he's like really good. It's like you would love your.
Oh yeah, to be fair.
This is exactly your shit. It's like. Do you know what I mean? It's really good.
So is he more like toned down now? He doesn't like make kind of on the line jokes.
No,
He's a bit...
no. He basically had to stop YouTube because I think he wanted to. I think he was ill as well. I think he had an illness, and then it was basically he wanted to do music, but he realized that Filthy Frank and a legitimate music career could not exist at the same time.
Yeah, I think I don't think he was making any money off YouTube as well.
I must have been.
There would be a certain point where all of his videos are demonetized. 100%.
That's true, yeah.
There's not a single AdSense going into that fucking YouTube.
That's true.
Not
That's
a single
true.
advertising company would be like, yeah,
Yeah.
we want to sell a new Kia. Yeah, just pop it in front of that Filthy Frank video where he just says horrible words.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Can you swear on? You can swear on YouTube, but have you got like so many swears a minute or something?
No, so the way I think it's changed recently, but basically, if you swear within the first like 20% of the video, then it will flag up as like not able to do.
Oh, so we'll never make any money because we're like, what the fuck is up? We're back, baby.
Yeah, so, and I think there's like certain words that will just completely demonetize you.
Yeah, because I see people, they like say stuff weird, don't they?
Yeah, like
Yeah, I don't want to.
Well, I mean, we're not going to
bring
get
the
monetized
tone
anyway.
down. But it's where like referring to stuff as essay
Yeah.
and like horrible stuff like that when they're talking about like controversial stuff, and they can't say the words.
Well,
and I always find like when
they say unalived a lot of the time.
yeah, but when I always find that like sometimes if I'm listening to something, I'm not watching it. I'm like half listening. I'm trying to consume information. Like I just get really confused because they're like they have to say stuff in a certain way and skirt around the point that they're trying to get across. Yeah. And if you're not like fully listening, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. What are they accused of? Not a problem. Not a clue, but that it doesn't sound good. Yeah. Probably cancelled. Probably for the best.
What were we saying? How did we get onto this?
We're talking about
we've got on a fucking
music.
Tangent. What other new music you've been listening to? Anything else?
There was a new Better Lovers song. I saw Better Lovers at 2000 Trees as well.
Oh yeah, they're good.
They played very well, but I got really bummed out because I was really excited to see them, and no one there gave a fuck.
That's a shame.
I feel like everyone that was there because it was ex-members of Every Time I Die and the singer from Dillinger Escape Plan, and no one had listened to them.
It was a pretty star-studded cast.
But, like, no one had listened to him, so there was no one pitting, there was no nothing.
And there's a new 1OK Rock song, which I think is really good. Ever listen to 1OK Rock?
I've seen them live, but they're, like, pop rocky, aren't they?
1OK Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of...
Japanese.
Yeah. They're good.
Wargasm with Corey Taylor.
What?
Wargasm did a song with Corey Taylor from Slipknot.
I'll listen to this.
It's mint. It's called 70% Dead. It's really good. That's very good. Fever 333, there's a new single.
Isn't the other guys in Fever 333 start a new band?
Oh, yeah, it's called...
Fever 222?
No.
Powerhouse 222. Power Boys.
What's it called?
The Power Boys.
The drummer's called Arikin Prota, isn't he?
That's a sick name for a band, the Power Boys. Take it.
The Power Boys.
If you need a band name for your band, Power Boys.
They've been doing a lot of stuff with... I'll find the name in a minute, but they've been doing a lot of stuff with Jordan Fish, haven't they?
Yeah, and someone else. Savini.
Yes.
Zach Savini. He's on fucking everything.
House of Protection.
That's the one.
That's very good, though.
I don't think I've listened to it. I just know that they've started a new band.
It's really, really good.
Fair.
I think you'd like it. It's better than Fever.
Fair.
I think I was really excited about when Fever when they started because I was a massive Let Live fan, and that first song that they released, I can't remember what it's called. So let me tell you about where are my people from. That one.
Yeah.
I was buzzing, and I was like, "This is gonna be so fucking good." And then it felt like every single that they released, I just got less and less ass.
Really? I don't know. I feel like there's I like all the Fever 333 stuff. I think the most recent stuff I've not been too keen on. But like the albums themselves, I think are fucking sick.
See, even from the first album, I liked the first EP that they did, which I think was just called Fever 333.
Yeah, probably.
Or something like that. And then they did the full length album, which I made in America.
Probably. See,
I wasn't massively into it.
It definitely is called Made in America, but it confuses me because obviously Let Live had that album, which is. Was that an album or was it the song? Because they had a whole thing about America being like racist and stuff.
Yeah,
it's just like his kind of
beliefs. I
guess.
I mean, yeah.
It's what he sings about a lot of the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
well, they're like a political band, aren't they?
Yeah. But like Let Live, I don't think really were. But then they did those like last two albums where they were very like political.
Well, I don't think. Let Live were like political in a different way. I think the impression that I get is that when he was doing Let Live, he felt like he could change the world through like positivity and like because they used to call themselves their genre like soul punk, and like they were like it was very like all about like loving each other, looking after each other, like we're in this together sort of thing. And I feel like one of the reasons probably why they stopped and he started Fever was because his viewpoint changed, and it was like nothing will change unless like we like fucking talk about it, and like it was like it felt like something snapped. But again, when all that happened, all of the mad shit, like really mad shit, started happening in America. Like the police shootings and all of that stuff. It feels like that there was a time when all of that stuff.
Pissed, and he's like, you need this kind of aggression music to.
It that's what it felt like to me. But like, I think as well towards, it still Let Live still felt political to me, but it felt like it was a different. They wanted a different way to solve it, and then Fever just like, fuck, this needs to stop now.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see what else they'll do with the new band.
Yeah.
With the new people in the band.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like all new people in it.
Yeah, I think they're doing. I can't remember who's producing it. There was someone who was producing the new Fever 333 stuff.
Is it Zach Feeding?
No, someone else. That was quite big. I don't know.
A big dog.
A big dog.
But yeah, I do like Fever. They're always very good live.
Yeah, because he's mental.
Yeah,
he just climbs on everything, destroys it.
I love him. That's who I want to be. But I need a good life insurance cover. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else sticking out to you in your little YouTube music app?
You get the fuck out of my YouTube music app.
How's it treating you?
Yeah, man, good. Was there a new Hanabi song?
Was there an album?
It might have been. No, actually, I think this is an old album.
As in old album.
This is an old album.
It's not that old.
No, there was a new song called Girls Talk.
Oh yeah, banger.
Hanabi, sick, 10 out of 10.
Really good.
Well, there's this one.
You put me onto them.
Otaku Lovely Densetsu.
Yeah, they're really good. That was a good recommend from you, Jordan.
Very, very good. And yeah, I don't think I've really listened to much else, to be honest with you.
Still just spinning that Knock Loose album. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know.
Every day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nothing else to talk about.
That's about it.
We're all caught up. That was what we've done.
Up.
That was what we've done in our month of freedom. So now we're on to what's it called? This Ain't the Scene. It's podcast season 2.
Yeah, boy.
Electric Boogaloo.
And we're gonna
longer, bigger, harder.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna do some more. What's the word? I keep forgetting words.
You're fucking steaming.
What's words? What's it like when planned? More
gonna do more cool stuff.
More like well constructed content. It's gonna be.
Yeah, none of this talking nonsense bullshit.
We both sat down and went, "You got some shit." I was like, I don't even know what we talked about last time. I don't know like where we stopped and where we're starting again. So I don't know what's happened in the middle. I don't know where the middle is anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna do some shit.
It takes up a notch, baby.
We're gonna take it up a notch. Yeah. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Spotify.
Sure.
You can do that.
Yeah, I don't think we have one though.
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
How do you subscribe to a podcast otherwise? Fuck me.
We're on Spotify, baby.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. I'm going to show John how fucking the internet works. So then we'll speak to you next week.
I don't know where I've been posting the podcast, but it's not Spotify, I tell you that. Bye. See you later.
Bye.